LA County is seeing a spike in flu cases, and there are concerns about the spread of norovirus and other illnesses as kids return to school. Dr. Jessica Hochman is a pediatrician at Los Robles Hospital and joins us now. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Good to be here.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about this so-called quademic, and now, of course, extra concern as kids head back to school, which can spread illnesses even on a good day. So what is your advice to parents right now, and what have you been seeing?
So I've been seeing we are definitely in cold and flu season. Flu season is officially here. And I think the most important thing to keep in mind is if your child is showing symptoms of being sick, make sure to keep your child home. That's the best way to decrease the spread of these viruses. Other things that are important to do are to make sure to wash your hands with soap, avoid being around other people that are sick, and also if you can avoid touching your face, that's also a helpful way to decrease the spread of viruses.
And when it comes to norovirus in particular, a lot of people have been talking about that. What is the best procedure for parents? When should they seek medical attention?
Great question. So norovirus is very contagious. It's also known as the stomach flu. And there are concerning signs and symptoms. The first thing to keep in mind is that if your child is experiencing intense vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramps, you may want to seek medical attention if your child is showing signs of dehydration potentially. So you want to look for signs like decreased urination, dry lips, acting lethargic. Those are all considerations when thinking about seeing a doctor.
Doesn't that always happen with norovirus, though?
It does always happen, although some people have fewer symptoms. You can even be asymptomatic and carry the norovirus, but the worst symptoms are when you're intensely vomiting, having diarrhea. That's when people are feeling really miserable. Usually these symptoms last about 2 to 3 days.
Well, I guess that's the silver lining, because that does sound very miserable. When it comes to just boosting kids' immune systems in general, what is the best way for adults to do that? And what's the best way to care for a sick child if there are multiple kids maybe in the home?
Great question. So in order to really boost your immune system, the best thing you can do are the most basic things. And that includes having good, adequate nutrition, encouraging quality sleep, making sure that your kids get exercise and spend time outdoors, and if possible, try to decrease stress in their life. In order to care for kids that are having norovirus symptoms, you want to make sure to keep them hydrated. The best way to do this is to give them small amounts of fluid frequently. If you give them too much fluids at once, then you increase their risk of vomiting again. So other tricks include sucking on ice, popsicles, and any kind of fluid that they enjoy, just giving them little bits at a time.
Okay, really good tips. Thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck as you brave the season of illness. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.